We've got a great game day food for you today. Bacon wrapped chicken and cheese bites. And these are so simple to make. You can use chicken breast, you can use chicken thighs. Let's get this recipe going. I've got 5 boneless chicken thighs here, right? I'm going to clean them up a little bit. You can see they've got, some fat. We don't need that for this recipe. I'm just going to clean up all 5 of them. We've got them mostly cleaned up. Now chicken breast, this will be easier by the way, but I like the thighs because it stays juicier. What you want to do is cut approximately, I don't know, 1 inch. Would you say that's 1 inch? These are bites. And that's what I'm going to do with all these thighs, because they're funky shaped. You may have to turn them now and then to get your inch bites. But I have made these before. If you make them too big, they don't really come out much like an appetizer. And what I mean by not look like an appetizer, I should say more specifically, they don't come out bite size, right? You want these guys to be a bite. You don't want to, have to take multiple bites off of it. And we got our chicken thighs all cut up. Now, I've got some cheese and I've got some bacon. I've got roughly 4 ounces of pepper jack, could be a little less, roughly 4 ounces of Havarti. I'm just going to come down, cut it more in bite-sized pieces as well. Then we're going to take our bacon, cut it in roughly half. Now we're just going to take our chicken bites. We're going to grab a piece of cheese. Now I'm going to come in here, grab one of these halves of bacon, wrap it around this way. Now we're going to lose some cheese, right? Because they're going to be on the grill like that. But anyway, what I'm going to do is take another half of bacon and wrap it this way, as you can see. That'll help. It won't prevent it. I've seen a lot of people make these, they make them without cheese. Look, I'm a cheese guy when it comes to stuff like this. If we lose a little bit on the grill, I'm going to be okay with that. So again, very simple, right? Come across each one, and if you don't want a lot of bacon, you can stop right there. I'll take this other half, come around the other side. That's going to be a mouthful. Let me get finished wrapping the rest of this chicken up. Now let's get them all seasoned up. Use whatever your favorite rub is. Just use a pork sweet rub. And you want to turn these over. You want to get both sides. See, I got a little piece of bacon off, no problem. You're just looking to get some sweetness on here. We're going to make a homemade glaze and dipping sauce. And that's really what's going to set these chicken bacon bites off. These bacon chicken bites are ready to get over to the grill. Today I'm using a pellet smoker. We're set at 300 degrees. We're using a pellet blend. Let's get the lid down on this guy and let them start smoking. I expect this cook will take somewhere around an hour, 10 minutes, maybe up to an hour and a half. 2/3 cup of Dijon mustard. I had to put a few tablespoons of stone ground because I didn't have enough of Dijon. But you can mix them, but you don't have to, all right? Now what we've got here, pure maple syrup. Going to add in 1/4 cup. One more 1/4 cup. So now we have half a cup of that. Now, let's come in. Roughly 2 tablespoons of honey for a little sweetness. Let's add some soy sauce. We've got 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Then we're going to come in with 1, 2, 3 apple cider vinegar. About 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Now let's just get it mixed up real well. Let's add a little salt and then a little cracked pepper. We'll stir that in and it's ready. Hey, it's been 52 minutes to be exact. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these. Look at that beautiful color. There's what they look like. We've lost a little cheese, but it's really not too bad. I think we're going to go ahead, do a temp check real quick. They ought to be about ready, and then sauce them. Let's have a look here. 165. 165 is safe. You can take chicken thighs on up a few more degrees. Oh, let me get that off. What I'm going to do, instead of try to glaze each one, just going to put them, you can see the back side. We got some, I hope you can see that. We got some nice, I'm about to lose that one. We got some nice color there. Well, I did lose it. That's one for the dog. Anyway, there's the backside color. I'm going to drop them down in this glaze. This, I think, will be easier than trying to brush it on each one. So I've got about half of them in here. Just going to turn them over. Actually, you might even tilt this thing around. This will be easier even yet. Make sure all sides get some glaze on them. Then we'll get them back on the grill here. Get these guys back on here. And then what I'll do is dip the other half. Follow the same procedure. Almost got them all back on. I got one more here. Now let's get our lid down and let that sauce set. Total cook time, 50 minutes. Sauced them. Let them go 15, I turned them over, 15 more. So 1 hour, 20 minutes. Let's get them off this pellet grill. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. You can see that sauce is nice, caramelized. I've been sitting here about 10 minutes, just for color, no other reason. I've got some of this, it's called, I don't know if you can see it, creamy sriracha sauce. Then for color, or more color I should say, just a little chopped parsley. Now you could put some toothpicks beside these if you want, but it's just me, so I'm not going to worry about it. And there's our chicken bites, bacon wrapped with cheese, all plated up. Your guests are going to love these. Let's give them a try. All right. I don't think I really need to describe these, right? It's bacon. It's cheese, and there's a bonus of chicken in the middle. They're tangy, they're sweet, it's just awesome. You gotta make these for one of your upcoming game parties.